What's up, guys? It's Marty York here, also known as Yah-Yah from the baseball film The Sandlot, and you're listening to Byron Scott's Fast Break.
Yeah, man, we're back.
Another one.
Byron Scott's Fast Break.
Yes, sir.
Jason Wagers, Coach Byron Scott. And today we have a very special guest who is part of one of the most beloved sports movies ever made.
Oh,
He's an actor, best known for his unforgettable role as Yah-Yah in The Sandlot, a film that has been quoted, rewatched, and passed down through generations of baseball fans and movie lovers alike. We're thrilled to go behind the scenes of this classic, talk about its legacy, and learn more about his journey. Please welcome to the podcast. Marty York is on the show.
What's up? What's up? Pleasure to be here.
Thank you for joining us.
Amazing studio.
We appreciate that very much.
It's a little naked today, though. Maybe I should. Well, no, it's a little naked today. Y'all know me. I just say, it's a little naked. We normally have clothes everywhere.
Really?
So it's a little naked today, but it's all good. We still gonna make it work, Marty. You know how we do?
Yeah.
You know how we do. So I want to be the first to ask you a question. I want to jump this off. Sandlot was such an unbelievable movie.
Yes, it was.
How did you get the audition for the Sandlot?
I got it because I basically, I kind of told the story with you guys. I moved here from a small town. Mm-hmm. My mother and I were in a John Candy movie as extras because my aunt owned an extras casting company. And she put us in the film, and it was called Delirious.
Delirious, okay.
It was John Candy and Mariel Hemingway. And when they said cut, I did John Candy's lines to my mom, and he was like, that's pretty good. And he's like, are you an actor? And I go, yeah. He's like, do you have an agent? And I go, no. And he takes out a piece of toilet paper out of his pocket, writes with a Sharpie the number of an agent, which ended up being my first agent, Media Artist Group. And I went and auditioned. I got signed by them. And the first thing I auditioned, they said, we have an audition for a Colgate toothpaste commercial. That was the first thing I ever did. So I went in and I auditioned for that. And I had to dance with a little girl. I was petrified. And I did that. And a day later, they called my mom and said, hey, he's got the role in the Colgate thing. And that was the first thing I ever did. Then they just called me back for a ragu spaghetti sauce commercial to play a little Italian kid. Mm-hmm. And my mom was like, damn, this is easy. And then I didn't get anything for like a year. And, I was auditioning, and then The Sandlot came around. And I originally auditioned for Bertram, which was a different character in the film.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I auditioned, I think, twice at the Sportsman's Lodge out. It used to be out in Studio City.
Yeah.
They called me for the call back. They said, you got the role of Bertram. And they took all of us to the baseball field to practice out in Woodland Hills. Mm. And so we were all out there practicing. The producer kind of lined us up. He said, some of these roles aren't working. I think, he goes, you come here, I walk forward. He goes, you're not really right for this role, but we have another role in mind. It's a different character. The kid that was supposed to play this character got injured. The character's called Yah-Yah. He's full of energy. He's the biggest shit talker in the movie. Mm-hmm. And we want you just to bring a ton of energy. So show up at this time to audition for that. I'm like, great. And I'm gonna have to audition again. So I go, before the audition, my mom says, I'm going to take you to the liquor store.
Give you some liquor?
Did you lick it up?
No.
Get you liquored up?
No, not liquor. She actually got me a giant one of those Hershey's bars.
Oh, she wanted to get you sugared up. That's what she wanted to do. Get
sugar
you all
rush.
hyped. Okay.
Yeah.
Sugar rush. All right.
She wanted to get a sugar rush.
Okay.
So she's like, eat that whole thing. So I ate that, went to the audition. The rest is history.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. How are you going to tell a kid not to eat a full candy chocolate bar?
That's right. Yeah, right. You knew that wasn't going to work. That wasn't going to be a problem.
So the role that you played, how did you get into character for that role, number one? Because I know you were only 12 years old when you did that.
Yeah.
And was there any part of you personally that was actually that character?
I was always super hyper, So I think that character was a lot. I think every character in The Sandlot was the kids that we were, really. I mean, the hired kids, that's why it looks so natural on screen, because
So they let you ad-lib in the movie, or?
Yeah. The whole, your clothes are going out of style. They already are. That was all, that was ad-lib. The whole ho thing I do when we go to the pool.
Yeah.
That actually came from, we used to do your mama jokes. And we would like every time someone would up the other guy,
Yeah.
all the guys would go, "Oh," or that I would do that. I would go, "Oh," and so like the director heard that and he goes, "Do that again," and I did it. He's like, "We're going to use that in the movie."
Oh, wow.
And so yeah, I did that like numerous times during the film. The whole like when I come over the fence and go, you know, after I see the beast, the director said, I want you to go crazy. Like when you see the beast, you come up and like you have like PTSD from seeing him. Yeah. And I didn't know what that even meant, but I was like, all right. And I did that. And he was like, what the hell? And then he was like, that works. Let's keep it in the movie.
Wow. That's cool. So you guys did a whole lot of ad-libbing, just having a good time, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
So the chemistry of the cast seemed to be just unbelievable. How was that vibe going, you know, throughout the whole movie? Was it like that pretty much every day? You guys enjoyed just coming to work with each other?
Yeah, it was like a big summer camp. I mean, every day playing baseball. You know, we little by little had you know, started developing this camaraderie during the film. And after I think all the off-camera stuff is where we really started becoming friends, because this was like 1992. So we were having Street Fighter 2 tournaments. We were like, you know, we had a giant indoor-outdoor pool in the condo we stayed in. So we would like go swimming because it was hot, like the hottest summer I've ever experienced. So every day when we got off set, we would go straight to the pool and go swimming and, you know, and goof off. And there was no, you know, we had a teacher on set, but there was no school because it was a summer.
Right.
Because Sandlot was shot, I think, in 48 days. So
it's pretty quick.
6 weeks, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
So were there any pranks, jokes, or anything that you guys did on the set but did not make the movie? Any behind the scenes stuff that didn't make the movie?
On set? I mean, off set, we snuck it in films. Like we snuck into R-rated films.
You snuck it into where?
We snuck into Basic Instinct.
Wow.
Because Tom's brother, Tom who played Smalls, his brother was older and he got, you know, he paid for his ticket. He opened the back door to the exit because we all saw everybody was talking about the Sharon Stone scene.
Yeah, of course.
Still famous.
Yeah.
That scene is still famous.
It is. And you know, we're a bunch of horny, like, you know, 12-year-old kids.
13-year-olds,
yeah.
teenagers.
And we saw that, we're like, oh, yeah.
That's pretty cool. How many takes did it take for you guys to get this one right? You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me.
Man, that was actually a different line. That line was originally, I think it was like, Smalls, you're killing me. It was like kind of backwards.
So he said it backwards originally.
Pat said it backwards and made it this iconic line.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That, you know, that it's people still say today.
So he had to change it multiple times in the movies because he said it, at least 3 or 4 times in the movie, right?
Yeah. Well, once he said it the first time, the director said, you just say it like that every time.
Got you.
Because the way he said it was funny, you know?
And it stuck.
Yeah.
It stuck.
That's cool. Was there any scenes in the movies that was really hard to shoot? I mean, probably the beast scenes or...
Yeah, the running from the beast scenes were hard because it was just so hot. It was just so hot that summer. So like we would run and run and run and the director would be like, cut, do it again, cut, do it again. And like they had buckets of sea breeze, which is like, you know, an antiseptic that keeps you cool.
Yeah.
And they mix it with water. They would throw it on us to keep us cool. And even in that pool scene where Squints is kissing Wendy, that was still to this day the coldest pool I've ever been in because they had just filled it up the day before. So it was like, and we were excited to do that scene because we got to go in the pool because it was so hot.
Cool down.
And we got in there and we're like, and when you see Squints' teeth chattering, that's actually like really from the cold. It's not because he's nervous about Wendy or whatever, you know?
Interesting. Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting. So is there a point in time during the filming of Sandlot that you knew that this movie was going to be a hit?
I don't think any of us knew.
You're 12 years old, 13 years old. You probably had no fucking idea anyway, right?
No. I didn't realize what the film, I mean, truthfully, I didn't even realize what the film had become till the 25th anniversary when we did Dodger Stadium. And, you know, because the Sandlot, it, you know, had the theatrical release. It didn't make that much money in the theater. I think we did like 35 million or something.
Yeah.
The movie only cost like 10 million to make. And basically like after we did like a US tour for the film. And after that, it kind of died down, and I started doing other projects, like other TV shows and things like that. And then it kind of just died after 2018, 2019. And then I didn't hear anything about it till 2025, when I hadn't seen some of these guys for like 25 years.
Wow.
And we were all standing on the Dodger field, and we got a standing ovation from 60,000 people. And that's when I was kind of like, okay.
How'd that make you feel?
I was blown away. Because, I'd quit acting for a long time. At 17, after doing Sandlot, doing all these TV shows and stuff, I got in a 60-mile-an-hour head-on collision. I shattered both my legs. I had to relearn to walk again.
Ouch.
And I basically left the business.
When did that happen?
That was 97.
So you were 17?
Yeah.
You just said that, right? You were 17 when that happened?
17. The engine came through, shattered my legs. And I was always an avid like sports person. I played soccer, I played baseball. And then when that happened, the doctor's like, you're never going to walk again. And my mom was freaking out. And I said, I'm going to walk out of here in 6 months. And I walked out of there in 6 months.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
That's
great.
determination of athlete.
Yeah.
But
Did you quit acting at that time? That's when you quit at 17?
Yeah.
Well, go back a little bit. So you get into a head-on collision. How did that happen? Were the person that hit you a drunk driver, or how did that all happen?
So like I basically would drive all the way from where Palmdale is. I don't know if you know where that is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I would drive from there to LA almost every day.
Okay.
Because I would go to school in the morning. I would leave early to do auditions. And as I'm driving, I'm like, got my lines, and I'm like looking at my lines, trying to memorize my lines. And then I get to the audition, do it, drive back in rush hour traffic. And then I would do that like almost every day. And finally, one day I fell asleep at the wheel, 2-lane road, went over the lane and hit another car. And the other person was fine, but, I got messed up.
Wow.
Man.
Yeah.
Man. All right, I'm going to go back to the movie. One of the best parts of the movies is the Beast. Everybody wants to talk about the Beast.
The Beast, yeah.
What was it like filming those scenes with the Beast? Because, they made the Beast look like the biggest thing on planet Earth.
Yeah.
He was pretty damn big, though. that damn dog, he was pretty damn big.
Yeah. Well, what people don't understand is that's from the vantage point of a child, That's why it looks so big.
I got you.
Because I saw it too. I was like, this is kind of corny how big that dog looks. And then I realized this is from the vantage point of a kid, because everything's bigger when you're a kid,
Yeah.
And so, the Beast was the one that I came face to face with.
Yeah.
Was an animatronic dog head that was like probably the size of like that light pole right there.
So when they dropped you down, that was just a Beast head?
Yeah, it was just a head with a bunch of puppeteers behind it. It could blink. It could like drool. It could like move its lips. I mean, they put slobber all over the inside of his mouth to make it look like it's drooling. I mean, it was like a Jim Henson Muppet,
That's cool.
And this was before CGI. So like everything we had in the Sandlot was like, I mean, we did our own stunts. That whole scene where I'm going over the fence.
Yeah.
That's like really me 20 feet up in the air.
Right.
Held on by a piece of fiberglass with a catcher's gear over it. And there was steel wires and the crew was pulling it. It wasn't obviously the kids.
Yeah. Were you scared?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there was a picket fence below me.
Yeah.
So like one wrong move, if I were to fall, it would have skewered me, So yeah, it was scary, but
I want to go back to Dodger Stadium.
yeah.
You guys get the standing ovation.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned that. But before you mentioned, a lot of those guys you hadn't seen in years. How did that feel? Or you guys kind of reunited and everything, and you spent so much time together doing this film. How did it feel to see these guys again?
It was crazy. I mean, when that happened, we all kind of just looked at each other like, is this really happening? Like it was a moment in the time of my life that I was just like, I mean, I had just worked regular jobs and I came back to that and I was just like, this is amazing,
Mm-hmm.
And then the acting bug kind of bit me again. I was like, I want to do this again, I think. And then it was just a tour. We did all the baseball stadiums. We did the Marlins, and it was me and one of the other guys. And Derek Jeter was in like two, because this is when he was co-owner of the Marlins.
Mm-hmm.
He was in like 2 suites over, and it was Sandlot day. And he goes like this to us, like, come over here, like that. So we walk over to his suite. There's 2 armed guards just standing there with berets on. Where they like part ways. We walk in. He has like every sushi known to man. He's like, I want to thank you guys for raising the attendance level in my stadium.
I love that.
Yeah, because they was sucking pretty bad back then after they won the World Series, and then they gutted the team.
Yeah,
they was sucking pretty bad back then.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
So that was a cool moment.
Yeah.
Did you guys take pictures with Derek Jeter and everything?
Yeah,
and all
I
that
got a
stuff?
picture with Jeter.
There you go.
It's just crazy amount of like sports stars that I've actually met that are so influenced by the film.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like as I was telling you before, Kobe Bryant.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and just seeing that after he passed away, like made me cry because I was like, you know, I'm the biggest Kobe Bryant fan. Like I have Kobe Bryant everything, posters, and you know, I watched every game that he played. I think he's one of the greatest. And
he is the greatest.
Yeah.
You got somebody over there to your right that, you know, he says he's the biggest Kobe Bryant fan. But I'm just saying, I ain't, you know.
You do a quiz on
we see who know the most about
Kobe. You might
Kobe.
beat me. You might beat me
We see
with
who
that.
know the most about Kobe being Bryant. But that's pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
I want to go back to your career, especially right after the Sandlot. Do you have any strange or coolest fan interaction from the movie that happened to you?
Man, I've had weird things happen. Like I went through the In-N-Out drive-through, and the girl goes, "I know you," and I'm like, "Did I go to school with you?" She's like, "No, you're Yah-Yah. I could tell by your eyes." I go, "Yeah." She goes, "Guys," and like they're handing me like hats and stuff through the drive-through window.
Everything to sign.
Yeah, everything to sign, and like cars behind me are honking, and I'm like, guys, you know, like I gotta get my food and go. That was crazy. And I remember like when the movie first came out, I went to the theater, and I was like sitting in the back, and I left, and a bunch of little girls that were in the theater that had watched the movie were like, yeah, and where they start chasing me through the mall. And
and you was running? So were you running, or was you just
time
like,
I was like, yeah, because I was blown away by
okay.
I was blown away by the fame of it,
Right.
And yeah,
a lot of children are child stars. You know, they have a hard time kind of reinventing themselves when they get to that, you know, teenage to adulthood.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you didn't find that too much of a challenge, but your other challenge was obviously having the accident and kind of coming back from that.
Yeah,
how has that kind of worked out for you?
Just reinvent myself.
Yeah.
I mean, after the car accident, I got into fitness, and I really wanted to like, you know, I learned physical therapy, and I wanted to learn how to like lift weights and do all, you know, the guy that was training me, he was like a ripped dude, and he was like, oh yeah, do that because I wanted to look like him. And he was telling me how to like do this for that body part and do this for that body part. So I just started working out and eating right. And I think I weighed about 110 pounds when I got out of the when I left the hospital. And in a year, I got up to like 165.
Wow.
Of just like eating and like working out and eating protein. And then I wanted to like be in action movies, you know? I wanted to be like Fast and Furious or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, the industry's just changed so much though. It's like, you know, it's a lot of social media influencing stuff and, you know, TikTok and all that.
He's jacked. Y'all can tell he's jacked. I mean, arms, boom. I mean, jacked. What you weigh now?
Yeah.
Now I'm about 205.
205. What's your ideal weight and body fat? Because I could tell, like you said, you into fitness, so I'm sure you got a body fat level that you want to be at. I'm sure you got a weight that you want to be at, and you want to kind of maintain that for as long as possible.
Probably like 190.
Okay.
Yeah. Because then I kind of, you know, I got the cut a little bit, but, you know, still pretty thick.
Still shredded.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? I'm 190 and I don't look nothing like that.
You got some big arms though.
Jay, it ain't too late for you though, dog.
Teach me your ways.
Yeah, it ain't too late for you.
You got some big ass arms though.
I try.
Jay got some guns on it.
I try.
Young puppy over there, but he got some guns on it.
You got some arms on you there, man.
You talking about 190 looking like that. I'm like, goddamn, I'm 190. Look, this is where I look.
Yeah. You gotta up your protein intake.
I told you, teach me your way.
There you go.
All right. What would you tell your younger self if you had to go back and do that movie all over again?
What would I tell my younger self?
Yeah.
Invest in Bitcoin. No, going back to that movie, I mean, what would I tell my younger self? Man, I don't know, honestly. I would just, I don't think I would have done anything different, you know, because you can't go back. So like,
Yeah.
I'm proud of like all the, you know, the things I've done, and even the hurdles that I've overcome, you know, in my life.
How about advice to a young kid who wants to be an actor? You know, and if they came up to you after they saw Sandlot and they was like, man, you know, Marty, I love what you do or what you did back then and how great you were in the movie. What advice would you give me? What would you tell them?
I would just say, you know, put in the work, and, you know, there's so many like different facets now to make money in the entertainment industry. I mean, YouTubers are making more than actors.
I know, it's crazy.
It's crazy. You know, I would just say, how do you want to do it? Do you want to be taken seriously as an actor, or do you want to be like, you know, do a YouTube channel? And if you want to take it seriously as an actor, go to dance classes, go to singing classes, go to acting classes, be a triple threat, learn how to do all of it. Because that's what I did as a kid. You know, I was like in the dance class doing like Janet Jackson hip hop, and, you know, I was in the singing classes, and I went to acting classes every week. So I would say, you know, study.
I like that. Triple threat. I like that. Yeah. That's a basketball term. You do know that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just checking.
Marty,
just making sure.
Before I ask you the next question, we were talking about fitness just a second ago, and we have a partner on our show. It's earththings.com.
Okay.
And Byron's been using their product lately, and he's had a lot of success with the product.
Yeah, Marty. Matter of fact, B, we have to give Marty one of those boxes. I don't know if you got it, but we'll send it to you. So, Marty, what it is, this earthing is a mat that you can put on the floor.
Okay.
It's a grounding mat, right?
Okay.
You put it on the floor, you plug it up, take your socks and shoes off, put your feet on there, and literally just stay there for 45 minutes to an hour. I've been doing the mat with earthing for probably now 3.5 weeks, and it has seen and felt, you know, a lot better from a physical standpoint. Inflammation in my body. Yeah. I even, on 2 occasions, which tripped me out at first, is that I could actually feel like currents kind of going through my feet all the way up. And I was like, oh, shit, what is that? You know, I told my wife, and she's like, you okay? I don't know if it feels like it's shocking you, maybe you shouldn't be done. I said, no, it feels good, you know?
Really?
But they have a lot of different products. So if you go on to earthing.com, you can look at the mat that I use. They have pillowcases as well, but they also have bed sheets, which I just applied to our bed. So my wife and I have been sleeping on this for the last 3 days. Okay. I would recommend giving it a couple of weeks to see if you see any of the benefits, but I can tell you straight out of my mouth on some of the benefits that we've had, and Earthing is one of our partners, and we appreciate you.
Yeah.
Wow. Lots of love
to earththings.com.
Yeah.
So we're going to take care of you, Marty.
I do got pain from working out. So you're saying it gets rid of inflammation. I got to try that. You know?
I'm telling you, I was like this, and I told Jay this story.
Yeah.
Came in one day from playing golf. My right foot was just hurting. I took my socks and shoes off, and I put my feet down on earthing, and I just stood there and was watching TV, and I was chilling. Had to get up and get me a little snack. You know, I got up, came back down, sat down, I was like, wait a minute. I got up and walked to the pantry, didn't have no pain.
Wow.
And I had an elbow that was feeling the same way. It's much better. So it has something that is doing, that's grounding, that is. And they've been in business for 20 plus years. They've been doing this, just research for 20 years, and it works.
Sounds like magic.
Yeah. So we're going to get you a box.
Yeah, we're going to take care of you.
I appreciate that.
So I know you saw our show with Robert Richard, an actor as well. And the reason why Robert was on our show is because he had some beef.
Yeah, he had a beef with us.
He had beef with me. No, with Byron. He had beef with Byron.
He had a beef with me. It's all good, though.
And it's because we do a top 5. So we want to do your top 5. We're going to do 2 top 5s for you. But the main reason Robert was on was he wanted to talk about his top 5 sports movies of all time.
Oh, okay.
Because Byron didn't include his movie, so he was a little upset.
Okay.
Byron didn't include your movie too. I'll just go ahead and put that out there.
I did. My bad. Hey, my bad.
But
you see how my boy / co-host is throwing me under the bus. But it's all good. It's all good. I can handle it.
We want to know.
I did.
Yeah.
Byron was talking shit about my arms?
No, he was talking about mine. He was talking about his arms.
We want to know your top 5 sports movies of all time.
Wow, top 5 sports movies of all time. Well, for one, I would probably say Field of Dreams.
That's a great movie.
Ooh, Kevin Costner. Okay.
Yep.
I did like that. Okay.
For 2, I mean, I got to say Sandlot.
Of course you do.
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I mean, because if I wasn't in it, I would watch it. So.
Right.
If you wasn't in it, you wouldn't be here.
Yeah. Very true. Very true. Number 3, probably Moneyball.
Another great one. You
Yeah.
hitting all the baseball movies.
Yeah. Trying to think of movies that
You
aren't
trying
baseball.
to think of a weightlifting movie?
I mean, I did like Pumping Iron.
I was about to say
Pumping
Pumping
Iron.
Iron. Okay.
Yeah. That was a great one.
All right. That's 4.
Those 4.
Yeah.
One more.
What's that one about the hockey team that it was like the Olympic hockey team?
Not the Mighty Ducks.
Miracle
Oh,
on Ice.
Miracle on Ice.
Miracle on Ice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though I'm friends with the Ducks, I don't think it's one of the greatest.
The Mighty Ducks. You didn't like the
I
Mighty
liked
Ducks?
The Mighty Ducks.
I don't think it's the top 5 though.
I hear you.
Miracle on Ice. That's a great hockey movie.
We have the same agent, so they're gonna. I mean, I love all the Ducks. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think it's up in the top 5.
So Marty, so you just mentioned your top 5 right there, and you put 3 baseball movies in there.
Mm-hmm.
So if you could swap yourself out of the Sandlot and into another baseball movie, what role would that have been?
I would say I would give it up to my boy Thomas Ian Nicholas and say Rookie of the Year.
Rookie of the Year.
Because he was a star of that film, and so I know he does a lot of signings with that. Then I would have 2. I'm swapping it out. I thought I could play both Yah-Yah and the Rookie. Oh, okay.
It's on you. You can do either one. You can play both if you want to. It's on you. It's your call.
The funny thing is, me and him had beef because he would say
like real beef.
Yeah, because he was saying some shit about me on TikTok, and then
So this is recent.
this was a couple years ago with the beef, but he was saying some shit about me, and then I made a video about Rookie of the Year where I was like, I went too far though. I was like, what'd you say? All right. And I was like yawning, watching the movie, and then I go, hold on, there's something going on outside. And I had my dog shit on the film. I felt bad. I felt bad about it, but
you felt bad later.
Yeah,
right. Okay, I'm just
but
checking.
no, we're cool. We're cool. And it was like, I didn't do it to be mean. I was just like, oh, you're gonna do that? I'm gonna one up you. But
what did he do to you?
I was about to say, what started the beef?
He made a video saying like talking shit about Yah-Yah or something from the movie. This was like before we really even knew each other that well. But he was with a singer from some band, and he was like talking smack about me, and so I go, okay, all right. And I just saw somebody tag me in it, and I saw it, and I was like, oh, okay, all right, I'm gonna make my own video now.
Yeah, say shit's on now. Okay,
Yeah.
you want to start some shit? Yeah.
Kids from 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Hey, people do dumb shit sometimes. You had the second part of that question that you wanted to ask right quick before, because I want to ask, Marty, your top 5 actors of all time.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, okay, yeah. Top 5. I'd say Al Pacino.
Love Al Pacino.
Second, Denzel.
Love Denzel.
Third, De Niro.
Shit, Marty like me, but that's my list right now. That's my 3.
He on one now.
Man, that's my list.
Yeah.
Go ahead, 4 and 5.
All gangsters too, by the way.
Yeah. Fourth, Leo.
Okay.
And then fifth, man.
Got a lot of people to choose from too. Let me see.
Yes, you do.
5.
What's his name? He was in the Shawshank Redemption.
Morgan Freeman.
Oh, yeah.
Morgan
Freeman.
Yeah. And that's my favorite movie, by the way.
Shawshank.
That's
that
an
movie was tight.
amazing movie.
That movie was tight, boy.
Yeah.
So, Marty, I'm going to go back to the movie The Sandlot. So is there any scenes or anything you could tell us that happened that is behind the scenes that's funny, crazy, that people just don't know about?
Besides the Basic Instinct story, that's a funny one. Probably say
That was just horn dogs. That's what that
yeah,
was.
that was the horn dog kids coming out. There was a lot of scenes that were cut from the film. Originally, there was the scene where Benny hits the ball over the fence and he knocks the guts out of the ball.
Yes.
And it's like an omen. We have like 5 baseball cards. It wasn't Hank Aaron. It was like another player. But originally, it kind of like it tied into him hitting the ball over the fence as an omen.
Mm.
Squints originally had like a transistor radio. He was always listening to the game in his ear.
Mm-hmm.
So like there were little things in the film that, you know, didn't make it in. I'm trying to think of the carnival scene. I think there was something in the carnival scene they cut out, but I can't remember it right now.
What was the throw up in the carnival scene? What did they use?
That was actually like barley soup mixed with like split pea soup. It was like those barley mixed with split pea soup. And the chewing tobacco was actually beef jerky and licorice.
Beef jerky, licorice,
and
that
licorice
exists?
together.
Oh, and licorice
And
together.
black
together.
licorice.
And black licorice.
Yeah. So it was like,
Oh,
it was the worst tasting thing ever.
Yeah, let's say, and it turn your mouth black too. All that.
Yeah.
Oof.
So when you see us like chewing it, like we were really like,
yeah,
this is
I could-
gross.
yeah,
you know?
oh man.
That
Okay.
sounds nasty.
Yeah, it was.
All right, Marty, we're gonna get you out of here.
Rapid
on
fire. We
Here.
wanna do rapid fire with you.
All right, rapid
brought to you
fire.
by Drew Estate Cigar. By
Best stogies on the market, guys. I'm telling you, Brian. What's my favorite one that I can't pronounce? Liga 9.
Liga 9.
Liga 9. I didn't even know Drew Estate made Liga 9s when I was smoking them. They was one of the best cigars I had. And I'm telling you right now, Drew Estate has the best cigar. So if you guys are interested in smoking cigars like I am, I'm a cigar aficionado. I smoke these suckers all the time. I'm on the golf course. I'm in my backyard. I got a glass of wine. I got a tequila. I got a little bit of everything. Drew Estates are the best stogies on the market. So if you get a chance, get you a Drew Estate stogie and you will enjoy it. I guarantee you.
All right.
Man, I got to get you to smoke me a stogie. Just stogie
I will.
with me, Jay.
I'll smoke one with you.
Just
one
don't
day.
inhale because I don't want your ass throwing up.
I'll be the barley soup.
I don't want you throwing up.
Barley soup.
We got to get Marty out there with us too,
yeah,
Marty. You,
yeah.
you
Come on,
ever smoke
Marty.
stogies?
I smoke some Colombian sometimes.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, Colombia. Okay. Well, you're straight.
Yeah.
You straight. When he said, I'm thinking cannabis.
That too.
See, he said that too.
That one
So
as
there we
well.
go. We good. We good.
All right.
here we
Rapid
go.
fire.
Yes,
Byron,
sir.
you want to kick it off?
Let's kick it off with your favorite line in the movie.
Yeah. He looks pretty crappy.
Okay, I like that.
All right. Best memory of shooting the pool scene, because it's probably the best scene in the whole movie, right?
Oh, Wendy.
The girl.
Yeah.
Now, was she as fine as you guys thought she was?
Yeah. Well, it's funny because we all gathered around there when we first saw her on set. And the director specifically told Chauncey, who played Squints, whatever, if you slip her the tongue, you're fired.
Really?
Yeah. He said,
He told her that?
he told him,
he told Chauncey.
He told
Chauncey, like Squints
Okay.
that. So he said, you slip her the tongue, you're fired. And they're like, and then he kept messing the take up to keep doing it.
so he could continue kissing her.
He could continue kissing her.
Yeah. Smart young man.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at him. Classmates you were closest to back then.
Castmate.
Castmate. What did
Oh,
I say?
castmate. Okay.
You know I got my glasses.
I was like, you were going to know the
Castmate.
classmate.
Castmate.
Probably, I was close with all the guys. I'm going to say like Victor DeMatti, who played Timmy Timmons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You friends with him today?
Yeah. I still hang out with those guys. I just saw them last week. We're going to be at the Baseball Hall of Fame next week.
That's cool.
Yeah. We're going to be down there and going to see.
Are they honoring the Sandlot at the Hall of Fame, or?
Well, they're honoring like some baseball players, some big names. And I mean, the Sandlot has a shrine, like kind of like a whole section in the movie part of the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Right.
So when you go there, you can see the original script. You can see the balls, the three balls with the one that's all chewed up that has the gum on it. You can see the one
And that's original from the movie.
that's all original. They have
cool.
the original script that we signed, and we saw we did the Hall of Fame last year too.
Did you guys really ruin a Babe Ruth baseball? Like, was it really signed?
You
I
kidding
would
me?
say there's no way in hell they would have let them play with a real
Back
Babe
then,
Ruth.
that was worth a lot of money.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, no, y'all ain't gonna play with this. We're just
no.
gonna scribble on this and make it look
Exactly.
like it's Babe Ruth.
Yeah,
All
no
right,
way.
so
No way.
Marty, one word to describe your Sandlot experience. One word.
Epic.
Great one.
And if I could say something to the kids out there, get off your cell phones, get off your tablets, climb some trees, hop some fences, and get into trouble.
Marty, you want to tell them that again? Because these kids are staying at home on these damn video games and on their iPhones. They
Yeah.
never even get outside.
And
You know what I'm
that's the new
saying?
thing. That's the thing. The Twitch now. The
my
Twitch.
mom and dad used to kick us out the house.
Yep.
Yeah.
Go outside and play until the damn street lights come on, then bring your ass back in this house. But other than that, we were all out playing football, baseball, basketball, riding bikes, doing all this stuff. These kids nowadays, they just stay in the house.
Nah. Because I mean that's the big thing. Aren't the biggest like celebrities now these like video game kids?
I don't know. I'm older than all y'all, so I don't know. So I'm just saying, I don't know. Okay, I got to move.
Byron
Okay.
still looks the same as he did, when he
Man, I
Looks
wish
amazing,
I
right?
felt the same.
You got to stand on that mat longer.
Hey, that's when I get home. I swear to God, when I get home, these come off. I just sit there just like this. Yeah, that feels good. I'm good. All right, Marty, last one.
Yeah.
If you could do a segment with the original.
Sequel.
See, I can't see this shit, man. If you could do a sequel with the original cast as adults, what would you want it to be about?
I think they should do it Cobra Kai style and do it where we all
like
have,
Karate Kid type thing?
where we all have kids and maybe they could do something where Mr. Myrtle leaves each kid a piece of the Sandlot if he passes away. I don't know.
That's interesting.
That's a great.
Like Cobra Kai, though. That's interesting.
James Earl Jones.
Yeah, classic.
I got a funny story about him.
Yeah, well, let's hear
Please
your
tell it,
James
yeah.
Earl Jones
So my
story.
mom said, the one day he was on set, he was in his trailer, he was eating breakfast, and my mom said, I'm going to take you to meet Darth Vader. And I said, yeah, right, Mom. So she walks me in his trailer, and I go, are you Darth Vader? And he goes, I am your father. In the Darth Vader voice. And I go, oh my God. It was probably the coolest experiences.
Hey,
Wow.
James Earl Jones is, when you hear that voice, you know exactly who it is.
Legend.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's
Legendary.
not a lot of people. Yeah.
Sandlot.
There's not a lot of people. You don't have to see the TV or you don't have to see the movie screen. If you close your eyes and he opens his mouth, you know exactly who it is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's how recognizable his voice is. It was unbelievable.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Marty, thank you for coming on the
thanks
Byron
for having me.
Scott's
Marty, thank
Fast
you, my
Break
brother.
podcast.
Good to see
We
you. Thank you
appreciate you
again.
very much.
It's been a pleasure.
You
Marty's
guys
probably,
like-
you can see Marty at his local gym, probably benching about 350.
Yes.
So don't fuck with Marty. I'm telling y'all,
More than that. 350 might. That's
350 might be warm up. So I'm just
Yeah.
letting y'all know. Don't mess with Marty.
Thank you guys for watching the Byron Scott's Fast Break podcast. If you like what you see, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, put some comments down below. Say how great this man looks.
Man.
30 years later.
I appreciate that.
Man, amazing. Hit that bell icon and you'll get more videos. We'll see you next time. Thank you for watching Byron Scott's Fast Break. If you like what you saw, here's some more videos. And while you're at it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.